Let's say this is white. Pay to life. And let's attack with everything that we have. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I'm Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Azorius Flying. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at MTG_Barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And my final thoughts about this deck, it's after the 5th game, you will find a small summary about my experience playing this deck in the current ranking that I was playing, and the weaknesses, strengths, some cards that you may want to remove or add depending on the deck that you are facing. So let's talk about this deck here. First, a disclaimer, in the original list that I created, I had a Doorkeeper True here. However, this card disrupted the Momo friend Flyer, because whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And guess what? When this card here enters, artifacts and creature entry don't cause ability to trigger, so it will not trigger Momo. Momo will not get stronger. So I decided to remove these 2 copies here and added 1 copy of Spectral Sailor and 1 copy of Gale Blade. That's what I did. So in one game you will realize that I had the both cards here and it disrupted the Momo, and then I just removed it and played with 1 copy each here. So I'm just telling you so you understand what happened. Now let's talk about the main strategy of this deck. We have a lot of flying creatures. We have Momo that it has flying, and whenever another creature you control with flying enters, it will get +1/+1. Also, at the first non-land or creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turns costs 1, colorless less to cast. So every creature here will, the first one that you play here, after Momo, actually it's the first in the turn. It will cost 1 colorless mana to be played. The only card that will not benefit from this is the other Momo. That's the Momo playful pet. But the other creatures here will also cost 1 colorless less if they are the first to be casted on the turn. We have the Momo, that also legendary. Both here are legendary, this one and this one. But as they are being destroyed as soon as they enter in the game, usually, especially if you are facing a mono black, it's better to have 4 copies here so you can keep the Momo in game. We have this Momo here. It has flying, vigilance. When Momo leaves the battlefield, choose 1. Create a food token, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, or use Cry 2. We have the Gale Blade that you can sacrifice, pay 2 colorless mana and draw a card. It has flash and flying. Spectral Sailor, flash and flying, and you also draw a card if you pay blue mana and 3 colorless mana. We have Phantom Interference that you can counter a spell or create a 2/2 white spirit creature token. We have the Aven Interrupter that can disrupt the spells of your opponent, because when this creature enters, exile target spell, it becomes plotted. Spell your opponent's cast from the graveyard or from exile costs 2 more to cast. It also has flash and flying. The Aang Swift Saber from the latest edition, the latest set avatar, it also has flash and flying, and when it enters, airbend up to 1 other target creature spell, and Waterbend 8 you can transform Aang. Remember that Waterbend means your creatures and artifacts can help you pay a Waterbend cost. Each one you tap pay for 1 colorless mana. And you can transform the Swift Saber here. It will be a 5/5 with reach, trample, and whenever Aang and attack, put a +1/+1 counter on each tapped creature you control. So basically that's the idea here with this creature. We have also Malcolm, a low risk counter that has flash and also has flying. And whenever Malcolm deals combat damage to a player, you will receive a counter for this creature here, and you have to discard a card and draw a card. Actually, it's the opposite. You draw a card and discard a card. If you have 4 or more counters, you can play the discarded card without paying any mana cost. Of course, as we have a lot of flying creatures, we have this enchantment here that gives +1/+1 to all flying creatures, and also you receive a clue, which you can use to draw a card. And we have the Empyrean Eagle that says that other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1, and it also has flying. It's 2/3. And we have two creatures here that also flies. That's a creature land. It's a 2/3, and if you pay a blue mana, white mana, and 1 colorless mana, it will become a 2/3 flying creature that every time it attacks, it will create a map. And we have the Abandoned Air Temple as well. That's amazing land that came in the latest set, because you can, it will enter tapped unless you control basic land, and if you tap it, you will give a white mana. However, if you tap it and also use white mana and 3 colorless mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So, and it's not until end of turn, it's for the entire game. So you can, at the end of the turn, keep adding +1/+1 to all your creatures. It's amazing. Your creatures with flying, which is harder to block, and receiving +1/+1 every turn, basically, it will be extremely strong and really, really worth to use this card here. So basically, that's the idea of the deck. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, I go first. Yeah, this hand is great. We can keep 7. Good game. Let's begin with these plans here, and this Momo. Then I believe we can play what? The Empire. Oh man, they are destroying my Momo. Goodbye, Momo. Let's play the stepped land here and another Momo. Okay, we have a Phantom. This one here has Flash. Okay, we'll just attack here. Let's see what they are going to do. Okay. Fair. Let's scry 2. I need more creatures. And let's play the Empyrean Eagle. Bio. Oh, it has flying as well. Yeah, I will not attack. And I think that I'm going to play the Swift Savior right now. So we can bounce it back to their hand, and they will not have a blocker right now. Perfect. Starting town. We can play the Air Nomad Legacy. And let's attack. 7 damage to the face. Probably they are going to play again. If they don't have another mana, I can use a Phantom Interference. Okay, I cannot use a Phantom Interference right now. But if they play another one, I can. Yeah, let's try to counter this now. I hope that they don't have another one. Great. Perfect. No problem. Let's take some damage. We are down to 16. Oh, and they have a Clockwork Percussionist. Now, we can use the Restless Cottage, and we can attack with all. Great. And let's give a +1/+1 here. Spectral Sailor will help. Okay. Let's see if you can deal 16 damage in one turn. I don't think you can. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Oh, I go first. Again, great. We have both Momos. Let's keep 7. Let's play this Momo here. Actually, it will not be so useful because I don't have a 2-drop here. But it can help. Because just one creature with flying, but whatever. I will not have the one colorless to cast benefits unless I draw a 2-land here. A 2-drop, sorry. Let's play what? Spectral Sailor. Yeah, I think that. Let's see what this thing does. Whenever Grand becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Non-creature spell you cast costs 1 less to cast, as long as there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. Okay. Let's try to play a Phantom Interference on the next turn. Okay, it's a Izzet. Oh, it seems to be a Reanimator deck, but they will Reanimator without a black card. Okay, let's play a Spectral Sailor. Great. Starting town. Let's play a Momo. Now we can deal 3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage to the face. Great. Okay, no problem. Then I'm going to play a Restless Encourage on the next turn, because I don't think I need more than 3 lands. No blocks. Okay, are you going to play something? No? Okay, Restless Cottage. Anchorage. And let's attack with everything that we have. They are down to 13. Okay, what they are looking for? What's the strategy behind this deck? They are not lacking lands because they are just getting rid of their lands. Okay. Very, very weird. My turn. Okay, let's play this one here. And let's attack. They will be down to 10. Okay. Let's hope we can use Phantom Interference. Okay, no blocks. Let's put a +1/+1 in every creature we have. Okay, do you have an instant that will destroy all my creatures? Okay, just one creature. Okay, we have Malcolm. We can deal 6 damage, right? Let's attack. They will be down to 6. Okay. I'm not sure what they are trying to do here. Maybe it's a combo deck. I'm really don't understand. I'm really not understanding this. They can play a big, okay, boomerang return, target no land permanent to its owner's hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. Okay. We can put a +1/+1 counter here. Pass. Okay, let's take one more damage. Let's see what you have here. Are you not playing anything else? Okay, let's play a Malcolm. Do you have a counter? Or a direct damage spell or something like this? Three steps ahead. Okay, let's play a Phantom Interference. And let's counter your counter. Great. And I believe that's gonna be game over for you. Let's say this is white. Pay to life. And let's attack with everything that we have. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay. We are taking some damage when we play our creatures, but whatever. Momo, great. Everybody destroys my Momo on turn 1. Actually, just one time they didn't destroy my Momo. But also I didn't have any 2-drop. Oh man. Hairy Apparent. Very, very weird. That's gonna be what? A white, whatever. Pay to life for sure. And we can return this creature here to their hand and attack. +1/+1 because it's a flying creature. And great. Now they will have to decide if they want to destroy my creature or play again the rabbit. What's gonna be? The rabbit again? Okay, no problem. Okay, I believe that you are going to use this because you will have a lot of rabbits. and then they will give some mana as well. Okay. Let's deal 5 damage then. They are down to 13. And then we can play a Spectral Sailor and Phantom Interference, or just a Malcolm. Yeah, I think I know what they are trying to do. I'm not sure if they will have enough time. 5? Okay, they will tap for 5 here, or they are going to attack me. Yeah, they're going to attack me. Now they can tap for more 5. And they are going to 10 here. 10 counters. Okay, great. Multiversal Passage. Let's say this is blue. Enter Stepped. And let's attack here. They will be down to 8. Now we have some blockers, if we need. And a Phantom Interference. The problem is that I have 2 white lands and 4. Okay, let's use Phantom Interference here. Are you going to destroy my creature with just 1 white land? Or green land? Oh man, 5 damage, 7, 8 damage. No, it was gonna be 6 damage. Yes, 6 damage to the face. Okay. Oh, great. I believe that we can finish the game here. Door Keeper True. It's gonna be... Oh man, too bad. My Momo will not increase. Too bad. I forgot, Doorkeeper True is... sucks. It's not working this deck here. Doorkeeper True will not work with this deck. Because it prevents my Momo to get stronger. Okay. You have 3 creatures, I have 3 blockers. Unless you cast a big creature. Okay. This is not a problem for me. Let's just block with everything that we have. I want to lose this creature here. Let's block here and block here. good game. I will play what now? Nothing. We just need to attack. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. Let's say this is white. We pay 2 life and play a Momo. Great. Then we can play the Empyrean Eagle. That's gonna be blue here. We also pay 2 life. Amazing. And that's gonna be a 3/3. Great. 3 damage to the face. Okay, perfect. Let's play the Spectral Sailor. Let's see if they have a counter. They don't. And let's attack. I believe they have. They probably have global removal. Let's attack. They will be down to 6, great. Let's hold the mana in case they use a global removal now. Okay, they are getting some cards. They don't have the answer that they need, probably. Let's hope that they play a Day of Judgment, and then the game is gonna be over. Split up, anything like this will suffice. Yeah, perfect. Let's play the Phantom Interference and the game is over. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's play this one here. Oh, come on, let me play the game. One more game, one more victory. Okay, can keep 7. It's a fair hand. We can play Malcolm at the end of their turn. We have Phantom Interference in case we need. Empyrean Eagle. Okay, let's pass the turn. Let's see what they are going to play. Okay, it's a blue and white. Great. Let's try to play a Malcolm and see how it goes. They have a counter. They will use a direct damage spell. What's the deal here? Let's attack. Okay, let's take 2 damage on our creature. We can play another one at the end of their turn. I want to counter a permanent or something like this. Let's play the Malcolm right now. I don't think that we need to counter anything. Perfect. Let's play Spectral Sailor right now. No. Let's just attack. 2 damage to the face. And what we can do? Can discard these plans here. Okay, perfect. Storm Chaser's talent. They will have to pay 2 colorless mana if I'm not making a mistake. But okay, this is not a problem. This is not a problem. Okay, no problem. We can play both creatures here. Okay, Spectral Sailor. And the Aang. Perfect. We can play the Momo. Yeah, let's play Momo first. Then the Pyron Eagle. And let's attack with everything that we have. They are down to 8. Let's discard the land here. Well, we have little now. They will have to destroy all my creatures. Okay, they are looking for an answer. I don't think that they can destroy easily all my creatures. Unless they have that card that you can discard 2 cards and they cause a damage equal to the number or the biggest mana drop that you discarded. But I don't think that you can. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. If you got any questions about the build or how it plays, drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.